I'm excited to see what we got.
Yeah.
Two very solid matchups. Dice and Suspect as the favorites here, but Toad Revolver not that far behind.
Dude, I love the midnight hour. Just going into the TV. I love it. As we get into this game here on PS2, starting things off a little bit aggressive here from both these teams. But you know, Toad and Revolver, they're just dashed forward swinging.
Right. They get punished for it pretty quickly, though. Suspect is able to put on quite a bit of damage, 55% with those up airs. Revolver's been scrapping pretty well, and that's a great way to save your teammate from that side B. You saw Toad come in with the turnip, throwing it, taking a turnip hit instead of an Incineroar side B. I will take that any day of the week.
That's a very great use of your resources that I love to see that team synergy. I want to see more of that type of stuff. And we also see a great offstage situation in interrupting that up B with a turnip again. Dude, it's so cool to see that.
Yeah, very early Toad coming out on top of two kind of like knowledge checks.
Yeah.
Like, can you save your teammate from side B? Can you stop my high recovery? Doing very well so far as Toad is able to take a stock. Revolver lost one pretty early. Toad's kind of just playing tank, and because of that, coming out to a bit of a lead here.
Right. I mean, Suspect doing a little bit of that himself for that team. Ooh, what a great back air. Yeah, especially when you have like pretty much max rage.
Yeah.
That was a great find right there from Suspect.
Came in out of nowhere, got a pretty early kill, but immediately Toad is going to answer back as we have two stocks all across the board. And these teams are both just swinging right now. Very high aggression, very early stocks being taken.
It's doing a great job of just being able to retaliate so much. Yeah, that F smash, there was passion behind that one.
Meaty. These two teams are locked in, man. They know where each other are going to be the whole time. Great timing on the back air there from Suspect to not get saved by Toad. The ledge pressure so far from Dyson. Suspect has been so solid. The up smash is going to get it done as Revolver gets caught in the middle. Toad all alone up at the top of the screen. Side B can't connect, though.
Unfortunate, but we do still have Dice being able to stay alive here. Again, that's some of the Peach stuff that I was theorizing about. What if we just float and punish the Firefox?
Very easy to do in that scenario. And now Toad kind of contributing to Revolver getting team comboed.
Right.
Not what you want. You don't want your own teammate whacking you up like that. Now Toad able to slowly float back down the stage. That could have been risky.
Yeah, especially with that
was able
side
to land and surge back pretty quickly.
I love this stage control that we're seeing from pretty much Toad alone. They're doing such a good job of just bullying Suspect and Dice and just making sure they are just trying to stay on ledge at all times right now. Dice being able to just retaliate against his Roy right now as Suspect finds a kill against the Peach.
Whoa!
Ooh.
Super early stock. I have no idea what happened, and Toad needs to hold on to the stock if they want a chance. Suspect with the Incineroar could win a 1v1 against Toad. It would be difficult, but he's got to rip this stock off Revolver as soon as possible.
Right. But right now, it's seeing like with this sword and with this movement, especially from both of these players, it's looking like Suspect is going to be having a hard time right now.
Yeah, and Revolver alone combined with the pressure of Toad is just kind of putting on all the pressure needed. Back air is going to get it done. We are in the 1v1. Suspect's here for it. A lot of damage. Tries to extend with the turnip. Doesn't get it done, though. Back air is going to send him off stage.
Suspect, remember, he does have a little bit of rage in him right now. So this Peach, it's not safe. You got to be able to remember the turnip play. You got to be able to play around it. But this this pressure, it can't be enough right now. Toad is having hard to close out the stock right now. Suspect is looking for find a way to retaliate right now. One good side B, and it could be over.
Yeah, surges back forward a little bit. Has Toad in the corner now. Great pressure now. He has a turnip in hand. Puts on damage as he surges forward once more. 57, but way off stage now. You're stuck below. Can you make it back? Yes, gets under the turnip.
Great mix-up on that recovery right there. We see amazing side B. Okay, but imagine if it's the other way.
Big damage. Suspect trying to close off the 2v1. Toad desperately trying to fend him off as Suspect marches forward from the corner. He's able to get off stage yet again, though. A great timed up B. Suspect's recovery mix-ups have been so solid.
Especially when you have another turnip right now, but that up air, being able to close out that stock, Toad is able to clutch it out and take one for Toad in Revolver. Great stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Dude.
And that game does really come down to, I'm not sure what happened, but Dice, in that last situation right there, when it was still a 2v2, one stock apiece, just lost his stock super early off the edge. I don't know if he SD'd or if he got gimped. But he did wind up losing that stock, and that was what that game came down to. It forced Suspect into a very difficult 2v1, which he almost was able to come away with anyways.
Yeah, he did. He got so close. Like, he saw the light. So I think with a little bit of help from Dice, and just if we just don't get gimped and we keep... Because the big interesting thing, right, is Dice is always so used to helping out the Incineroar with the recovery. Now the tables are turned, and now you got to help out your Falco with this Peach, because that Peach is kind of bullying this bird off stage. So it's got to be a very good skill check.
Yeah, and I will say the thing that Dice and Suspect struggle with most often is that consistency. It's losing stocks off stage. It's kind of stepping on each other's toes and gimping each other. It's something you see from them a lot. I'm sure if you check their Twitters throughout this bracket one, at least one of them will post at least one clip of their teammate killing them. Like, it always happens at one point where Suspect posts, I'm like, Dice, what are you doing here? As he just runs off stage and kills
What's
himself.
an event you just get added on Twitter from your teammate,
Literally.
just throwing shade?
Happens all the time. So
That's
if you guys want to
crazy.
see some beef, go on Twitter and check that out. But for now, it is going to be Dice and Suspect trying to lock in and keep that consistency. It is all in good fun. With
as we are in winner's quarters here, going to small battlefield here with Toad and Revolver up the first game right now. Well, let's see if Dice and Suspect can retaliate right now. In a meeting F smash, going right away from Revolver.
Smash.
Love it.
That's crazy. And yeah, just immediate aggression from Revolver is super paying off as Dice gets caught off stage, is forced to recover high, and Toad is able to get a punish for it. And so far, the big thing that has been a boon to Toad and Revolver's gameplay is that they have been saving each other from team combos with almost 100% consistency. That's what Dice and Suspect like to get so much mileage off of. They just haven't been able to get a lot of damage racked up.
Right, and that's kind of exactly what you're seeing right now. Like, Roy's at 55, Peach is at 60. They just are getting put in the blender so much by these two characters that it's really hard for them to find that time to retaliate. And with, Suspect, unfortunately, can't make it back to that stage, going a little bit too low.
Yeah.
We're off to a
just
rough
bad
start
counter
already.
there. Didn't space it right. I think he might have fast-falled before the counter came out, and that did wind up losing in the stock. And Dice is going to lose an early one as well, as they can't connect with their team combos either. Dice is going to try and do something his own, but Toad is barely able to stay alive. With another back here going to connect with the sweet spot. Dice and Suspect have to clear these up if they want a chance at winning.
Okay. Suspect trying to close out this Toad stock. Dice finding a way to close out this Revolver.
It's a great revenge. You do hit your teammate for it, but now you have a very strong move. Up smash
Oh!
into an up air. That was a great idea there from Dice. Almost took the stock.
Yeah, I thought that up air was definitely killing. We do see Toad finally on their second stock right now.
Regardless of whether or not that up air killed, you did get a smooth 93%
Right.
to basically take a lead in a game where you were once losing by quite a bit.
You're back in this. Both teams are tied up pretty much evenly.
We are so back. Now way off stage is Revolver. Trying to put on pressure at ledge.
That back throw kills.
The roll in to get the grab. Great stuff there from Suspect. High recovery works out, but never mind. Revolver's able to cover it.
I mean,
3
great
stocks
parry.
apiece.
Great parry from Dice, but, Suspect just getting barely hit by that. We're getting, this turnip combos, bro.
Yeah, left side of the screen, big damage on the Suspect. Really good stuff from Toad. And Revolver just to keep Dice away, stop him from getting saved.
Yeah, Revolver keeping the torch right now and able to just kind of wombo combo this Incineroar.
See, now we're in a
105.
spot where if Dice and Suspect want a chance, Suspect has to stay alive, full stop. No beating around the bush, no ifs and or buts about it. Suspect just has to not lose this stock for a very long time.
Right, but that's going to be so hard to be able to do consistently, especially when you have, the woman on the other side of the stage constantly throwing turnips at you.
Ooh, the gimp there from Dice is going to take it off a Revolver, and now a very substantial lead here for the team from NSU, but a great dash attack to put them back in it, and we could end up with another Suspect 2v1 if Dice and Suspect aren't careful.
Right, Suspect did end up stealing a stock from Dice. So we are fine. So now Dice is going to have to be the one that, plays a little bit more careful, plays a little bit more safe. But with eating a Peach F smash like that, the percentage is getting higher and higher. Great reflect, though.
It's a great nair to send off stage. Dice looking to take another early stock, couldn't get it done. And now Suspect's getting comboed, and Dice is getting ledge pressured. Early stock off a Suspect, and now it's Dyson who has to try and deal with the 2v1. And he's in a rough spot for it.
It's definitely doable, but you're going to have to weave your way through that sword and these turnips.
Ooh, going pretty risky off stage.
Yeah.
Toad up there floating, left Revolver alone, but didn't wind up punishing it as Dice is going to get caught with the back air off stage. Toad Revolver just take a clean set.
Very nice job.